we have arrived. This is the aha moment. A special workshop for our new term. Roles and responsibilities of the EXCO. Who's running the workshop? Who else other than our homegrown senior member, Valapan? Valapan is an IT professional who loves to network with people, loves to sing, and enjoys his learning journey with Anchorvale CC Toastmasters Club. Let's put our hands together to welcome Valapan to share with us the importance of understanding the EXCO's roles and responsibilities. Round of applause for Valapan for his wonderful sharing.
Yep, I can see the screen.
Yes. So is it clear? Okay.
Yes.
Good afternoon, everybody, and thanks for this great opportunity for me to give my first time workshop on in this club and on the roles and responsibilities as well. So special thanks to Jenny for two things, asking me to do this, and the other one is by passing the slides which she had used in the previous sharing. So two thanks to Jenny for this especially. And the purpose of this workshop is to tell our members and also our EXCO what are the roles and responsibilities we have as a club officer. So three foundation we need to know to be a club officer. The club quality, how do we ensure the club quality, and what is required for a member to achieve, and the Toastmasters organization. So let me deep dive into the club quality. As a member and also as an EXCO, we need to ensure that our club is the best in the area and maybe possible in the district. Make sure that we give a safe and it's a place where members can practice public speaking and also the leadership skill without having a fear of failing. So that is what we as a club EXCO officers, we need to ensure. Let us go into the anatomy of the club. So what does the club consist of to make it function so that the members are happy and they're able to get the outcome of the purpose what they are there in the club for. The club has two different functions. One is the main functionaries on top, which you can see, which helps to run the meeting, and the bottom part is the club officers. The functionary role or those roles which the members or the visiting Toastmaster members take part. So the key functionary roles for a meeting to happen is, as you all have seen today, we have speakers, we have evaluators, general evaluator, accountant, timer, Toastmaster of the day, table topic speaker, and table topics master. So today we didn't have a grammarian. It is not necessary we need to fill all those functionaries, but if we are able to get all those roles filled, it will be the best for the members. It will be beneficiary for the people spending time in the club. But for this meeting to take place, these functionaries are helping. But what we don't see is the effort of the club officers. So these club officers are those acting behind the scenes to ensure that the meeting takes place successfully. There are 8 key roles and executive officers which are required to run a club. And they are President, Vice President Education, Membership, Vice President Public Relationship, Secretary, Treasurer, Sergeant at Arms, and immediate past President. I'll be explaining the roles and responsibility of all these club officers in the later slide. The other key thing for the club to grow is to ensure that the member grows. At the heart of the Toastmaster program, the member is the key personnel who we need to take care of. How do we ensure that the member who joins achieves the purpose of what he has joined? So we need to ensure that the members are able to fulfill their needs. And as a club officers, every club will need to ensure that this DCP in short is Distinguished Club Program. So we need to ensure that our club is able to meet the goals. What is DCP program? So this DCP program is to encourage all the clubs to fulfill this so that the club grows and the member also grows. The majority of the DCP goals focuses on the education. If you can see, there are 6 points given for the education. And it's a main responsibility of the Vice President Education to work with the members, ensure them that the education program goals are met. So we need to see who's moving on, then they have to follow through with these members to ensure that they cross the next level and the club also get the DCP points. And 2 points are given for the membership, and the Vice President membership will be responsible to ensure that he's able to get the club, and is also the VPPR's responsibility to publish the events happening in the club to get more guests coming into the club. So there are 2 points awarded for the membership points. So we need to ensure that there are 4 new members joining the club. And later also we have to have 4 more new members. So in total it's 8 new members joining the term. And the 9th point is given for the training. So as a club officer, it is our responsibility to know what are roles and responsibilities. So the divisions conduct many club officer training. As we all know that there are events happening now, and minimum 4 club officers have to attend the 2 trainings. So we have one at the first term and the other one in the second term. So we need to ensure that 4 of our club officers attends this to get this 1 point. And the last is the administration. The secretary have to, the membership dues have to be paid correctly to Toastmasters in the both the terms, the September end and the March end. And also the secretary need to update the incoming EXCO. So today the new members have come in, right? So the secretary have to update that to the PI to secure 1 point. So this is the point. And for our Anchorvale CC Toastmaster Club, for those who are new, we are consistently getting the President Distinguished Club, which is one of the highest goals which the club can achieve. So most of the time we are able to hit 9 points out of 10. So it's always good for the incoming EXCO also to take note of these DCP goals right from the start, and also have a plan how we can ensure that the club can meet the goals. The next thing is to ensure that the new member who comes, what is the path, learning path, education path for the new members. Now the current curriculum, there's only one pathways. Previously we used to have a competent learning and competent communicator for those who are in the old track, but that is not applicable anymore. For a new member, the highest title which you can achieve in the Toastmasters journey is the Distinguished Toastmaster, which is called DTM in short. Many of us aspire to become DTM, and our journey is a DTM, so which you can have be of inspiration to become a DTM. So how do you get your DTM title? If you're a new member, don't worry, you start with the pathways. You need to finish level 5 in 2 parts. After that, in parallel, you also can do take a role in a club, like whoever is being part of the EXCO, right? They qualify the club officer. So you need to be in the club officer role for 12 months. And on top of that, you also need to either be a club sponsor or conduct a speech craft or a youth leadership program successfully. In addition, you also need to be a club mentor, a club coach. And finally, you also need to be a district officer, serve 12 months as in any role in a district. If you have completed all this, then after this, you can do a DTM project. After completing a DTM project, you can get your title Distinguished Toastmaster. I think that should be the target for us in the Toastmaster journey. If there are any questions, I'm in the presentation mode, I'm unable to see your responses. If you have any question along the way, you can shout out, you can stop me in between. I'll move on. The key thing for the club officer is to know what the Toastmaster organization is all about. When I joined, right, I was very much only aware of what is happening in the club for the first few years until I go and take up the role. So this is how the structure is organized. So I go from the member level to the bottom. The members are part of the club. And can any of you shout out in Singapore, how many Toastmaster clubs do we have? So let me see who is aware of this. Sorry.
In District 80?
In District 80, yes.
20,000?
No, not the members clubs.
Clubs,
25,
203.
Yeah, 225. As of today, I check is 225.
225.
Yeah, exactly. It's 225. And our club, Anchorvale CC Toastmaster Club, is under Area A1. So the clubs are reporting to the area, and we have an area director. So Fanley is our area director. So we have multiple clubs being part of an area, and multiple areas will be part of a division. So the area A1, which we belong to, is part of Division A. And this Division A is part of District 80. And this District 80 is part of multiple regions. And Singapore is called District 80. And there are 14 regions worldwide. So these 14 regions are connected to the board of directors. So this board of directors oversee the entire Toastmaster International operation. So they report to the world headquarters. The final one is the world headquarters. So this is the Toastmaster organization. So for us to understand how it functions, right, it is good. The club officer need to know the structure. So it helps. So when we talk to area director or division director, we know what they do, where they belong to. So it's easy for us to communicate. And if you need any help, we can go one level up. So we can reach our area director, and the area director can reach the division director, and division director can go reach the district level. So that's how it works.
Really, one question. So whole Singapore is one district, 80.
That's District 80, correct.
Okay, thanks.
Who is our area A1 director?
I just told. Yeah, people can remember.
Family?
Yes.
Thank you,
Who is,
Bangkat.
who is our Division A director?
See.
Yes.
Here we go.
Who is
Okay,
our
great.
district number one, chief? District number one?
Director.
I'll save the answer.
Yeah. So you can send it to us. Okay. Okay. Move on. Thank you.
All right.
Okay, let me move on. Okay, this is an interesting picture, like how the thing flows. The club officer roles and responsibilities with respect to a new member coming in. The first point of contact for the most, it's a most common scenario. People who are interested in Toastmaster will do a Google or try to find where's the nearest club. And if the VPPR is active and able to post information about the club will be found in the search. So that's the main purpose of the VPPR, to ensure that the people outside, the member of public, is able to find your club when they are in search. So you make sure that you try to put your club in as many social medias as possible. One creative idea, we did a banner, like a great job by Chisian. It's a very fantastic banner, which we had, and we put it in near the CC. So when people pass through, not only social media, but also this kind of publicity you can do, make sure that the club is being aware, people are able to find this club. So that's the purpose of the VPPR, to ensure that the guests are coming in. Once the guest comes in, the sergeant at arms is the one to welcome the guest for the meeting and ensure that the guests feel very warm and comfortable in the meeting. So that is the role of the sergeant at arms, to ensure that the member is quite comfortable. And the president will keep insisting that will be showcasing the talents of the club members, and also try to invite the members to join the club. And during the breaks, the VP membership also takes care of the new guest, and they will be telling about the program which Toastmaster is offering, and what is the good thing about our club, and index the members, and does an orientation and does a follow-up with the guest. So they'll be sending the details of how to become a member, and that's how the guest is converted into a member. Once we have the members in, the role of the VP education is to understand the need of a member. What is the purpose this member has joined our club? So the VP education should be able to have a better relationship with a member, and also try to follow through with the member closely. And if the member is not participating, because the member may be shy, the VP education have to reach out to the member to give him confidence and give him the platform to give a try, and encourage them that it's our own home ground, and it's nothing wrong to try and fail rather than being without trying. So the VP education have to work closely with the member to ensure that the members' goal are achieved. And by the way the member achieve the goal, the club also achieve its goal. So it's a win-win situation for the member as well as the club. So the secretary's purpose is to take notes of the meeting minutes of the EXCO, update about the club officers' role to the TI, and also recognize the achievements of the members. And finally, coming to the treasurer in this part, the treasurer is the one who takes care of the budget, pays the expenses, and also pays the dues. So I have a detailed slides for each officer. So this is an overview to know what each officer, so in a journey of a member, right? So wow, how does each club officer play a role? That's very nicely depicted in this picture. Any questions here, or I can move on? I have the detailed responsibilities for all the club officer roles here. And this is our club president, Mr. Mark. And what is his role is, sorry, just a joke myself.
Mark looks like this.
Mark is like, today he looked like a police officer, no? It's like FBI police officer, no? In his black and white suit. He looked very smart and charming today. And this is not a Mark. And this is the role of the president. President is the captain of the ship or chief executive officer or managing director, whatever you call. He presides the club meeting and he has the responsibility to attend all the meetings during his term or her term. And he need to preside the club meeting and drive that, set the club success plan and drive the directions for the club. He supervises the entire club operations. He just need to work hand in hand with the entire EXCO team and try to see how to promote the club, how to get the members grow, and how to go to a next level, right? Distinguished level. So he has the entire control and ensure the budget is spent well, and we have like learning programs, the members are benefited. So he is the captain of ship and he has the total responsibility. He need to work hand in hand with the members. And he is also the representative for the area council and district council. So I just give you a nutshell. The area council comprises of all the club presidents and the VPs of the area. And the district is of all the area directors and the club presidents represent the district councils. So this is a nutshell. So our club president, so if at all you have any agenda, you want any support from the top, it's a right place for the president to go and voice up. And the leader is there throughout the term period to make sure that the direction is set clear, the success plan, what are the things that we need to do throughout this period, how we can make the club better, and have to guide the team and the members with them. That is the role of the president. The next role is important role, I would say, the vice president education. The vice president education plays a very, very important role in every member's growth, education growth. What the vice president education does is he or she is the one who arranges the regular meetings as per the club policy, whether you have a weekly meeting or a fortnightly meeting, and it is a responsibility for the VPE to work with the members, contact members, ask them to participate, and if the members don't participate, send them a reminder and see what is the pain points and see how he can convince the member to come and take a role. It's a great job, and our VPs are doing a fantastic job already. And this VPE also has a responsibility to go and approve the level completion. Whenever the member finishes the speeches, they will go and submit it in the base camp, and it is a responsibility of the VPE to approve it and also print certificates and give an education award for each level completion. The VPE also has a role on coordinating and overseeing the entire speech contest for the term. So normally the clubs will have a multiple speech contest, international speech contest, table topic speech contest, humorous speech, evaluation, and tall tales. And minimally, you need to conduct at least 3 contests in your club level. And it is the responsibility for the VPE to plan for the contest and also coordinate and oversee the contest takes place well.
Hi, welcome.
Yes.
Hi, yeah, just got a quick question about the new member mentoring program, since I mentioned in the installation ceremony as well, for the Toastmaster mentoring program. So just want a quick check out how's going with the Anchorvale CC.
Yeah, we did emphasize on that, and we will be ensuring that for the new members, we'll be assigning the mentors. So it's in the plan for this term to ensure that the members have a mentor.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think according to TI, I think it's about at least 6 months for the mentoring program. Yeah, just especially for the new members joining, and
Sure.
to give the opportunity for both the mentee and the mentor working together. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Good to
Thanks.
know.
Fan, I
Yeah.
have a question. When we assign mentor to the mentee or the new member, how do we log into TI to make sure that this is recorded? Now, do we have a record for that you are the mentor in under TI's database?
Oh, for that I need to double check because I haven't got chance to log
No
in the TI.
problem. No problem.
Yeah.
Let us know, because the job of a mentor is he or she is responsible to ensure that the mentee picks up the learning, and
Yeah.
because of his effort, needs to be recognized and registered into TI base.
Yeah, I think there is a
database.
mentor pathway available in TI for members to take after they have completed the level 5 or rather
Only after they have completed.
yes.
What if we are midway through, we don't even complete, but now we are being assigned a mentor?
Or then for that, it is
I
more
think,
of
can you check it out? Because in the old Toastmasters program, I was mentor to many of my club members, and the moment I put my name as mentor, it's all registered on record. That you are mentor to this person, that person. It's all registered.
oh okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I just want to relate to the Marine Parade experience, because for the last time it happened, I was signed as mentor, and basically for the 6 months mentoring program with the mentee, 2 mentees actually. So I think it has worked very well in terms of the result of the mentoring program. But I think Jenny asked a very good question, how to be recorded in the new pathways. I think that I will dig it out. I think there is somewhere that could be recorded. But by the end of the day, I think it's both ways, like mentees and mentors, they both benefit from the program.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Let us know how this is being done.
Sure.
Thank you.
Just to have a quick clarification, I think Siying is referring to the club mentorship that can be recorded. Right now, VP role, we are talking about individual mentorship to a newcomer, new Toastmasters joining our club. So like what Fan Li mentioned, at least 6 months. So probably this is in line with the club mentorship. For the individual mentorship to a new Toastmasters coming into our club, we normally suggest, at least for the first 3 speech, the mentor can come into the picture to help. That's all.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one actually I'm talking about for the new members joining. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks. I'll continue. Okay, then the next role for the club office I'm going to talk about is a vice president membership. This person who's taking the VPM role is a recruiter. He need to go and find the members for the club. How does he find? So he need to ensure that whoever guests coming in are able to be converted to a member. So the VPM plays a key role in also trying to find newcomers to come in and encourage them to participate. It's also, as I said, is a VPPR role to introduce the club to the people. So the guest comes in, and this VPM is the one who goes through the guest to the member conversion, as like what Chisian has mentioned during his installation, and the membership application process. So he ensures that the member is able to register with us very seamlessly, smoothly, and is able to become a member soon at the earliest. Sorry. Yes, so that's the role of VPM. And the next role, I'll just speed up since I've taken more time and it's going to end. The next role I'm going to talk about is a VPPR, Public Relations. the main role for the VPPR is to link to the outside world. How he doesn't matter, but the outcome is he need to get more guests and the members coming into for chapter meetings. So I have to try to publish the the date and time when the meeting is going to happen, the location, and also about the events happening in the club, and also about some testimonials on some good things about the club, which was told by somebody else. So he's a webmaster and he's also actively involved in publicizing. It can also be a banner, we can display it out, or it can be a flyers. It's up to the creativity of the VPPR to make sure that there are more guests coming into the club. And VPPR also need to ensure that the branding is taken care and all the logos, emblems, or as per the recommendations from the TI. So all the trademarks have to be taken into consideration. There should not be any violations when there is any postings done. So that's the role of the VPPR. And the next role is about the secretary. The secretary is the one who takes the notes of the EXCO meetings or GM and does the minutes of meetings. And the secretary keeps the details of all the minutes of meetings and any other club related records, the member list or whatever reports you have, those things are kept. And the secretary is also responsible for reporting new officer to the TIHQ. And the last role, which I'm going to explain, sorry, I don't think so, this last but one, the treasurer. The treasurer is the CFO, Chief Financial Officer, under the guidance of the president. So the treasurer have to prepare the budget upfront at the start of the term and oversee the club budget. And the treasurer is also the one who manages the banking accounts and the details given by the bank and ensure that it aligns with whatever we are spending. The treasurer also has the responsibility of collecting the membership dues regularly twice a year and submitting to the TI. The membership, the treasurer works hand in hand with the VP memberships. So to submit the membership dues. And the due dates are October and April, which the treasurer need to work closely with the membership. So we have to start the drive 1-2 months before to remind the members about the renewal upcoming. And the other thing, the key role for the treasurer is to pay the bills for the expenses claim with whatever expense, and it has to be as soon as possible so that the members or whoever is paying doesn't feel the pain of it. So it's the responsibility for the treasurer to disperse the funds at the earliest and keep the record of all the expenses, the purchases, trophies, certificates, and if there is any actual meeting, there will be refreshments. And for the contest, yeah, there will be food order. So all the expenses have to be budgeted and also be paid properly by the treasurer. And the next role is a sergeant at arms. The sergeant at arms is responsible for the role of sergeant at arms is quite more during the physical meeting. So the sergeant at arms ensures that the room is set up properly before the meeting and also ensures that all the stationaries are printed, like if you need any pens or whatever whiteboards you need or papers or the timer sheets or the counter sheets, everything has to be printed and kept ready. And also ensure that the venue is set up properly before the guests and the members come. So the first person most likely to go and open the room and set up the meeting room will be the sergeant at arms. So during this hybrid meeting, there's not much of a role for a sergeant at arms. So the sergeant at arms need to be prepared because we are getting better, and after all the vaccination is done, hopefully by the end of the year we'll be going back, and sergeant at arms has got more work to be done. Set up the podium, everything. So that's the role of sergeant at arms. And I'm almost done. Just to recap, there are 7 roles we have seen: VP, President, VP Education, VP Member, VP Public Relationship, Sergeant at Arms, Treasurer, and the IPP. So hopefully I didn't miss anybody, Secretary. And finally, sorry. Apologize for the delay. Just give me a moment. And in conclusion, you have taken a role to serve the community. Toastmasters is a community of learners and a path to leadership. So you help others to grow and also you grow in this part of your club officer role. So it's the time well spent in your leisurely period. And we always need to believe in teamwork. And as I have mentioned also in the flyer for this installation, teamwork, we multiply the task and we divide the task and multiply the success. So we all work as a team to ensure that Anchorvale CC Toastmaster Club is able to grow to greater heights. Thanks, and back to any questions before I hand over to Jenny.
Do you all like the slides that and the delivery by Valapan? Yes?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, thank you so much, Jenny and Valapan as well. And just a quick comment. I think the presentation is really informative and comprehensive. So Valapan is a great asset for the training. Seeing, I highly suggest Valapan. So yeah, because I think for this time POI, we are supposed to submit too. I think, yeah, now we got the other one here. Great.
Yeah.
And especially
problem solved.
Yeah, here we go. Out of fantastic slides, there's one particular I like the most, the one all the rows linked together in a loop. So which means it's all that resonates with the final words by the founder of the Toastmasters. It's all about teamwork for all the officers. Thank you so much, Valapan. Well done.
Thank you. The slides are from Jenny, and all the credit goes to her. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Valapan, for the wonderful workshop. Though it's your first time,
yes,
but you look like a seasoned presenter. Do y'all agree? Yes? Yes.
Yes.
Another round of applause for Valapan. Isn't this an interesting way to know and understand the functionaries of the EXCO members? So Valapan today has dedicated his time and sharing with us this important message of all the responsibilities of our people, and also for the members to understand.